Hello Sagittarius, this is Victoria and I'm here with your June tarot forecast. As always, we'll be looking at your love life and personal space, your career and workspace, and we'll get you guidance from the universe on how to best utilize the energy of the month of June. At the end, I'll post some messages from your person of interest to yourself. So stick around for that. And of course, we'll begin as always with a quick oracle message. Today is going to be the wisdom of the oracle deck. Hope you guys are doing great. This reading are for Sun, Moon, and Rising Sagittarius. So if you're watching this for your sun sign, please check out videos for other placements too. And of course, don't forget to like the video and leave a comment, help me, or share it with someone you know who can benefit from this message. Help me develop the channel and continue being able to publish these videos for free for you guys. If you're new to the channel, check out the description box for information on content and services. I do personals, I do coaching, so reach out to me, ideally by email. You can also get a session via Calendly. It's free of charge, and we can discuss what is it that you're looking for, and I can give you more specific reference and guidance onto how I can be of help, can I be of help, what it would look like, things like that. So with all that said, Sagittarius, your message is here and now, 32. That's very interesting. I wouldn't say that it's a challenge for Sagittarius, but since you're more of a bigger picture people, more of a philosophy, more of a visionary, it can be tricky sometimes to just be here and now, because it seems like this is so much more than just here and now, right? Than just what we have in this moment. But it is an art then also to focus on just what's going on now, and even if it doesn't correlate with your final vision, final goal, and oftentimes we run into the future, we live in the future in our heads because the present is incomplete or we're not satisfied in some way, right? But sometimes the beauty is in acknowledging the value of what you have in the present, showing gratitude, and just being in the now with people around you, the hobbies that you have, that project that you worked very hard on. For personal space and love life, you have the Star. This is Aquarian energy. I'll talk about it in a moment. Two of Cups. Oh my God. I was shuffling this, but you know what? Scorpio got Two of Cups in their personal space. You may want to watch that, or maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio, right? And that's double confirm. Oh my God. For once. If Two of Cups wasn't enough, we will talk about it. And the Star. It's like, wow. Soulmate / twin flame jackpot. Wow. For your career space, you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is Sagittarius energy, by the way, of course. The High Priestess. This is Piscean energy. And Five of Cups. When I'm giving you zodiac signs, it means you could be dealing with that sign. Advice, Eight of Swords. Five of Swords, wow. And King of Cups. I feel like that's kind of what I was talking about, where you're not satisfied with what you see in front of you. You're not satisfied with what you're feeling about it, so you're trying to suppress some of the emotions as well. And kind of like it may look like for a moment, if you're like just watching with a naked eye, that everything's fine and your life is fine, you're doing fine, like whatever, like the boxes are checked, right? It's all going well. But then or maybe also some people in your like close vicinity, that there's just so much more complexity there to work with. So for your personal space, you have the Star, Two of Cups, and Four of Wands. I'm hearing for a few of you, the Star is connected to healing and to understanding your place and some of the themes that are coming up for you that you'll need to work with, that you'll need to heal to be able to continue on that journey, right? Maybe you have specific goals within your personal growth area, right? What is it that you want to be able to do or to put behind you, right? Like this could be it. and it will definitely help you unlock and unblock happiness in relationships with other people. But this is like a solo mission. For others, part of your mission is about connection in general and about a specific connection. It could be somebody totally new that's coming into your life in June, or it could be somebody you've known for 20 years, right? Again, this is a reading for a collective, so take it how it resonates for you. But this person definitely is in it for the long run. And you know, like for Scorpio, for instance, I was saying that Two of Cups, it's like it's a soulmate, but it doesn't mean forever and ever. It doesn't even mean necessarily a romantic partner. Mostly it is in these readings, but not always, right? And people come into our lives for a reason, for a season, or a lifetime. But when we also have Four of Wands, this is one of those where it's a long-term commitment, right? This is a life partner territory, right? And for some of you, maybe you needed a confirmation that this is it, you know. For others, you are already with this person, you have been together for a while, but you still haven't figured out what that, maybe you feel the chemistry, the magnetism, but you haven't figured out consciously what is the value of that connection, something that is bigger than the two people actually, right? And there could be something that is being brought about again for you to notice, right? Or maybe the here and now actually is asking you to see more in the present moment, to see beyond the routine, right? Like there's so much happening, but you're only paying attention to like the mundane, the surface level, because of a certain focus that you have, right? So it's like change the lens, and see at a different distance that what you used to be focusing on. For your career space, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, and the Five of Cups. So guess what? You're entering this space where yes, you're being guided anyway. You'll get some luck with what you're up to. But also it is about embracing this High Priestess in you. And High Priestess is obviously the one who doesn't rush, doesn't chase. She knows in her stillness, right, that knowledge is within, or she can tap into it by connecting to source, right? Whatever that means for your business. But this is about surrendering, right, to what the universe is playing out for you, and also trusting that whatever you know, whatever your experiences is enough to achieve, you know, whatever the context is, whatever your nearest goals are, right? It's also very important not to get hung up on what happened in the past, whether it's with a specific person who let you down, or the project didn't work out. Maybe you got some kind of public humiliation of some sort. I'm hearing for some of you it's relevant. Don't let it write your history. Don't let it override everything you worked so hard for, and also this guidance, this divine guidance that is happening, right? It's important to put those to bed, but not suppress, right? That's a story, kind of a story for a different day, but you can also watch my content on Instagram where I talk more about this. And yes, or you can, of course, depending on your context, just Google ways to deal with specific emotions or specific situation that you've been through that you know is still bothering you. But it's important to process those and then to integrate them, and not just suppress them and pretend like they're not happening. That brings us to the advice. These are heavy cards and you're in your head. Sagittarius, you need to get out of your head. Get into your beautiful Sagittarian energy, that Wheel of Fortune vibe, right? Where you feel lucky and you feel like you want to gamble a little bit with the universe, right? You have that bigger picture in mind, and the ups and downs, or like the pitfalls in the daily routine or here and there with the details is not that important, right? So don't overthink it, and don't let some kind of negative vibe in your space distract you from the bigger vision, from the bigger purpose, and from enjoying the life that you have, you know? It is about staying balanced. It's about being clear-headed and maybe even cold-headed, but not to the point where you're not in touch with your feelings and emotions anymore. That's not going to help anyone. And honestly, Mercury retrograde that's coming up in a couple of weeks is gonna get you into that space anyway, whether you like it or not. And if you, the more you try to resist it and push it away, the more it's gonna hit you on the head, honestly. No pressure. Okay, so last but not least, messages for Sagittarius from their person of interest. Five of Pentacles, that's also been kind of a vibe in the collective, clarified by Two of Pentacles. And wow, Five of Wands. Your person is really overwhelmed by what life is throwing their way. It's really hard to keep up. They feel like they're doing so much for other people and they're not getting much in return, that they still feel like, or that they're doing a lot for other people and they don't have energy or resources to give to themselves, right? So it's like this kind of a vibe of life being unfair, or they can't take it much longer, or they feel like it could be connected with you, it could be connected with other people. Let's just say other people are involved regardless. So even if you are in the mix, it's against some other players in this situation, right? Yeah, they want to figure it out though, but right now they just don't feel like they can be at their best, and cannot be the best partner for you, because this has taken so much of their space and time, and it feels like a roller coaster or even a hamster wheel that they can't get off. They just have to keep grinding because of these other people and circumstances depending on them, but they're still giving less than to themselves, less than what they feel they deserve. Okay, I hope this was useful to you guys. Up to you, of course, with this message to see whether and how you can hold space for your person, especially if that person is your soulmate, right? There's gonna be definitely something where you know what to say. They say you cannot say the wrong thing to the right person, right? But connection is important for you just as much as it is for them. This is always a mirroring effect with soulmates. So that means that there's a high chance that part of the lesson that they are integrating with all this is having a healthy connection, and somebody who doesn't just take all the time, right? Or maybe they had their doubts or concerns and you can put them to bed in terms of your intentions, or whether you'll be able to support them if something breaks down from all of these different responsibilities that they have, right? Bring some peace of mind to them. Sometimes that's enough, actually. But I'll leave it to you. So if you like the video, please hit the like button and of course subscribe to my channel. And until next time,